Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Monday Project meeting. It is March 23rd. We have an all remote offering for you today with some great updates coming to you from across the Mozilla Project. As is customary, we're going to open today's meeting with Friends of Mozilla. We have a couple of listings. The first is a big shout out to our Mozillians and the Baia Mare, Romania for organizing a test party for WebCompat. The second shout out is a reminder that we are in the middle of elections for 4 spots on the Reps Council. Good luck to all the nominees, and there's a link in the wiki with all of the details. And with that, we move to our calendar for the week. This Thursday, March 26th, we have another installment of the speaker series with the subject topic, 3 Waves of Open Source Voice. How do we shape the voice landscape over the next 5 years with Kathy Reed? The time is noon Pacific, March 26th. Location is a remote broadcast on Air Mozilla, YouTube, and Hubs VR. Information on the topic is in the wiki, and you can feel free to follow up there. We also have in the wiki later events and available tickets, where we have events that are coming up a week out and further, as well as complimentary tickets from the DevRel team. There's a list of events Mozilla is supporting with current status updates. Some are being postponed, some are being canceled, and some are undecided at present. Keep an eye on the wiki page for updates to those events. And with that, we move to our speakers. And our first speaker up today is Jared Wine, staff software engineer with the Firefox Weekly Update. Take it away, Jared.
Thanks a lot, Asa. It's great to be doing these shows from remote as we all venture into the unknown ahead of us. Firefox 74 is our latest stable release. To avoid any extra work for sites during this time of coronavirus, we've updated Firefox to no longer disable TLS 1.0. Firefox 75 is in the beta channel, and it goes to our stable release audience on Tuesday, April 7th. This is the third and final week of betas for this cycle, and next week is RC week. Firefox 76 is in the nightly channel. 76 is due to hit our stable release channel Tuesday, May 5th. Over the last week, there have been over 470 fixes landed in nightly, including these notable fixes. Firefox no longer supports allowing web developers to control toolbars, tab menu, menu bar, toolbar, personal bar, and pop-up windows. Web render is now enabled for Windows 10 Intel laptops with medium resolution screens. Web render was previously enabled for Windows 10 Intel laptops with smaller resolutions, and now it's also enabled for 3440 by 1440 and smaller. Disabled form controls are now selectable. Shout out to Emilio for a 16-year-old bug fixed. There's basic implementation of HTTPS only mode behind the pref DOM security HTTPS only mode. This mode upgrades all insecure requests to HTTPS when the pref is set. Firefox now supports CSS4 system colors. This is mostly an unprefixing of the existing implementation. The basic profiler has been enabled for Android. The media session API has been enabled on nightly. This enables web developers to show customized media metadata on platform UI, customize available platform media controls, and access platform media keys such as hardware keys found on keyboards, headsets, remote controls, and software keys found in notification areas and on lock screens of mobile devices. Firefox Nightly now uses the DAV1D06 version, which brings major improvements in 10 and 12-bit decoding on ARM v8 CPUs, up to 2.5 times faster than version 0.5.2. It also brings new AVX512, AVX2, and SSSE3 optimizations and improves the existing optimizations on all platforms. Finally, it also fixes some decoder mismatches and minor crashes. It's a big update for this week, and I'm happy to send it back to you, Asa.
Thank you, Jared. Next up, we have Daria Loy, Head of Product Design with Emerging Technologies, sharing the Emerging Technology Weekly Update. Daria?
Thank you, Asa. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Today, my first update is about IndieWeb. Our IndieWeb community has switched to online homebrew website club meetups this past week and successfully ran last weekend's IndieWeb Camp London 100% online. Indie webcams have always been a mixture of in-person and online, so the transition to online is a natural extension of the self-publishing nature of indie web itself. So please look for more 100% online indie web events in our time zone and come join us. Our second update is for hubs. This week is a big moment for our hubs team as we are hosting the IEEE VR conference entirely in VR and with Mozilla Hubs. Since 1993, IEEE VR has been the premier international event for presenting research results in the broad area of virtual reality. Black McIntyre, part of our mixed reality team, is co-chair of IEEE VR 2020 and set things in motion 2 weeks ago to shift the conference from partially online to completely online in VR and hubs. Oh, and it's free too. Read more about it in Blair's blog post. We added the link to the wiki page. As you can imagine, we are seeing a lot of more interest in online shared spaces for hubs, front and centers in those opportunities. We will share more exciting news and developments in the upcoming updates. I'll get back to you, Haza. Thank you.
Thank you, Daria. Next up, last but not least, we have Andy Kokendorfer, Streaming Solutions Architect, with the Weekly Minute. Take it away, Andy.
This week's first update comes to us from the IT Enterprise Systems team. 2 great updates from them. First, if you're an ops engineer who writes code, you'll be excited to hear that the team released DPM. DPM stands for Dynamic Property Management, and it is a configuration management module that streamlines the process of changing configuration elements by reducing intervention and redeployments. For more information, see the recording by checking out the link. Second, the team moved IT's Google Cloud Platform billing data to GCP, BigQuery. The move will provide an opportunity to slice and dice data and take advantage of Google's billing visualization in Data Studio to provide insight to GCP costs. Lastly, a reminder from the audio-video collaborations team to optimize the performance of your remote Zoom experience and take advantage of great collaboration features such as the virtual backgrounds, as you see here, meeting reactions, and annotation enhancements. Please ensure your client is on the latest version. To update, follow the link. For additional tips on working from home, check out our Mana page. Keep in mind that we are working from home, but not alone. Reach out to each other on Zoom anytime. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Andy. Great advice. We are working from home, but we are not alone. Join your fellow colleagues on Zoom, on Matrix, and on Slack for that little bit of social contact as well as work activities. With that, we are all wrapped up for the week. We'll see you the same time, same place next week. Until then, stay safe, stay home, and keep on rocking the free web.